Hi there, it's me. Today is November the 15th, 2011. It's just a quick blog. Um, I realized when I was looking at the date for this blog that today is November the 15th, as being would have been my mom and dad's 35th wedding anniversary, if my dad was still alive. And I went all day and I didn't even realize today was the 15th. Um, so God rest his soul. And I hope my mom lives many, many years. I mean, she's 65 years old, and her mother was 91. So I have that hope that she'll last. She'll be around for quite a while. Um, Today was very laid back. Roger found out that he wasn't able to get a car loan that he really wanted, and I felt bad for him for that. But hopefully, maybe one day he'll be able to get a car and say it's his car. But in the meantime, we just have to work with what we got and share the car and just do what we can. I mean, that's all we can do. And just be patient and take one day at a time. Um, I was actually thinking about making this blog about religion, and I'd actually started it, and I'd gotten into almost 12 minutes of video time. And I'm like, I don't want to make videos that long because a lot of people like me, I would lose this attention span. I know I lose attention span real quick. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to split it up, like part 1, part 2, part 3, so forth and so on. I just didn't realize I had so much to talk about. So to start off, I'm just going to give a brief summary. I grew up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses, baptized in 1988 at the age of 10 years old, right before my 11th birthday, down in Fort Worth, Texas. During the 90s, I was very, very active in the Longview, Texas congregation. And in 99, my dad passed away. Well, in 2000, I became inactive. And in 2001, I started coming out of the closet. In 2002, I attended my first non-Jehovah's Witness church service, which I was so nervous my legs were literally shaking. You think I had taken a speech pill or something from the doctor, gave me a speech shot or something. I was so nervous and so afraid. I'd never been like that before. And then in, I want to say 2003, 2004, I attended Baptist services. 2005, I attended Unitarian Universalist services. And then in 2006, after I was up in New York State, I attended again the Unitarian Universalist Church services up here. In the meantime, I've attended a couple of other Jehovah's Witness Kingdom Halls in Longview, Kilgore, Sherman, Denison, and Canandaigua, New York. So at this point, only religion I really do is I attend the district conventions of Jehovah's Witnesses, which are once a year, and that's because it's a tradition. It's been doing something I've been doing ever since I was born, and it's like the only thing left in my life that I've done consecutively since I was born. And it's just something a goal and something that I try to do every year for tradition. And I go back to my past, and when I'm there, it touches back with my roots, and it just, yeah. So, um, so that's just basically it in a nutshell. I'm not going to go any more detail about religion. My next video I'm going to do is going to be part 2, and it's going to be talking about growing up as one of Jehovah's Witnesses up until the time up until the time my dad passed away. I think that should cover enough for a video. And then part 2 will be from the time my dad passed away to the time I became inactive and why I became inactive. Part 3 will be after I became inactive and trying to explore different religions. I lost what part I was at. Oh well, anyway. The last part will be where I'm at now, where I stand, and where I feel about God and other religions. So that's what I plan on working on. We'll see. But I do believe in God. I do believe in Jesus Christ. I do consider myself Christian. I don't consider myself an ex-Jehovah's Witnesses because I'm not an ex-Jehovah's Witness. I am an active Jehovah's Witness because I never formally disassociated myself, nor was I ever excommunicated. I just simply faded away. But my mom is in it full force. Oh yeah, and I'll talk about one of the parts. I'll talk about family that were involved with the Jehovah's Witnesses, and the other family that were not, and how they interact and don't interact. So, all right, well, that's it. This video's already 5 minutes over. I wish time would quit flying by so fast, but it does. I hope everyone has a wonderful evening and wonderful night, wonderful day, wonderful week, wonderful whatever. And I hope everyone has a safe and happy holidays and snowing wherever it may be or bad weather, and stay safe and stay warm.